You know, I watched this video and it's disgusting. First of all, let me educate you. Ponce de Leon was not from France. Ponce de Leon was from Spain. He was a Spanish conquistador. So, without going into a big history lesson for you, he became the first governor of Puerto Rico. So anyway, moving forward, your video entitled "The French Connection," yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It just makes you look stupid. Now, addressing your video, you think what you're doing is, showing your rights and your freedoms, etc., etc. Do you know how many times they have caught people, Americans, mind you, coming through those very checkpoints that you harass with drugs, with guns? In fact, one of the checkpoints coming up from Nogales, I don't recall which one, right there off of, well, I don't remember the highway right offhand now, but they caught an American um, with a large amount of drugs and with an underage girl tied up in the back of his car. Underage girl, I say underage, I'm not talking 16, 17 years old. I'm talking 13 years old. A little Mexican girl that he bought. Okay? An American. So, no. Freedom is good. I support freedom 100% as long as that freedom does not infringe on the freedoms of others. You know? Um, yes, free speech is good. And being able to travel freely is good. But when people take advantage of that, when all of our safety becomes in jeopardy, then law enforcement has to step in. You post these videos and you file these lawsuits and everything, but your lawsuits don't get anywhere. I mean, I would think you would see that by now. They're getting you nowhere. You're not going to win. You're fighting Uncle Sam for no good reason. I mean, no good reason at all. All those guys are doing out there is their job. The Border Patrol is just doing their job. That's it. But you, Terrence Brisa, have to, um, yeah, Breesy, excuse me, Terrence Breesy, thank you. Um, you post these videos and you harass these Border Patrol agents. You harass them. If you were speeding and a sheriff's deputy pulled you over, are you going to pull your video camera out and say you're being harassed because you're violating the speed limit? Are you really that much of a lowlife? Your idea of freedom is ignorant, just like you are. In fact, there's someone building a Wikipedia page for you, all about you. It talks all about you. I don't know when it's going to be complete, but you're the topic of conversation in a couple of different immigration discussion boards. The funny thing is, the people who are pro-immigration are against you, and the people who are against immigration are also against you. You're not standing up for anything. The good thing is, this year, the Border Patrol manual is going to change. So the things that the Border Patrol is allowed to do are going to change. You're going to find yourself going through one of those checkpoints one day, and you're going to push and push and push until the agent is either going to demand that you get out of the car, and you're going to refuse when he says you're being detained, and he's going to physically take you out of the car. You're going to be arrested. You're going to be charged with a crime. And when I see that you've been arrested for that, I'm going to appear in court and I'm going to videotape you sitting there in front of the judge crying about your freedom. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. When other people's safety and freedom is in danger, laws have to be enforced. Checks have to be done. Those Border Patrol agents are there doing a job that is too difficult for you to do. Okay? Were you ever in the military? Have you ever fought for this country? Other than just shooting your mouth off about the freedoms that other people have fought for, have you done anything for this country? Have you? Have you done anything? I'll bet you haven't. I'll bet you haven't. You're sitting behind a desk at the University of Arizona or whatever that little joke organization is that you're a member of, that is part of University of Arizona. I don't have all the details here in front of me right now, but I've read it and it's a joke. Um, you know, you sit behind a desk and you shoot your mouth off and you put your YouTube videos up, etc., etc. It's stupid. Yeah, you're going to get some people who are going to comment on your videos about, oh, hell with the U.S. government, etc., etc. Well, you know what? This fine nation that we live in has to be guarded. It has to be guarded by especially at the borders. It has to be guarded at the borders because bad things will come in. Okay? It even has to be protected against its own people sometimes. People like you. People like you who are open to having a free-for-all in this country, and then those of us who follow the laws and who do the right things suffer. Okay? We suffer. So, your little lawsuits, Terrence, out there in Arizona, your little lawsuits are ridiculous. They're stupid. You're not going to win. And I really, really think it's funny how you always scream victim. You always start screaming, I'm being threatened. Oh, they're threatening me. I was illegally detained. Okay, you don't know what a threat is or illegally detained, okay? You don't know. Okay? You scream about it, but really no one's ever threatened you. No one's ever harassed you. You've never really experienced anything other than someone asking you to state your citizenship. No one's ever thrown you on the hood of your car or, beat your ass and taken your video equipment and smashed it. You've never been harassed like that. You're a coward. You're a coward. You hide with these little videos and you file stupid lawsuits. So, Terrence, let me tell you, the day of reckoning for you is just about here, because one of these days, and you can scream, oh, he threatened me. You can call the police in Arizona and have them listen to this video and scream about how you feel threatened. Okay, I'm not going to do anything to you. You're not worth my time. Society deals with people like you. Okay? The legal system deals with people like you. After a while, people are going to see, and they already see, after a while, people are going to get tired of it. They're going to get tired of how you push and then you scream victim when someone comes back at you. So, Terrence, best of luck to you. Seriously, best of luck. Um, the United States would be better without people like you in it. It really would. It would be so much better without people like you in it. You are an idiot, and good luck with driving around and being I don't know, an antagonizer out there. Good luck with that. Stay safe, etc., etc. Grow up. Grow up.